Hi everyone, it's Gwathorn from Gwathorn's Games, and today I'm going to be running the defense of Minas Tirith. It's another epic battle, but while I'm here I just thought I would show you the last of the Lonelands areas, the Bog Guardians. There's 29 of them located through here. You can pick them up here if you want, but odds are you'll run the Garth Agawan Arboreum instance to pick them up, because that's probably the easiest way of doing it. But as I said, 29 go around the circuit, you can pick them up. Okay, so defense of Minas Tirith, let us go. As I said, it's an epic battle. And I'm going to be running the blue line version of the character, mainly for its defensive value. At level 28, 29, the amount of damage that you do is minimal. The value that your character has in the battle.
Glad you have come at this dark hour, my friend. Sauron's armies have encircled the city, and now only battle can decide the fate of Gondor.
You have to wait until he actually finishes talking.
Strength of men shall be tested.
But I've got as an officer, so I'm just going to be helping. I'm just going to be helping the battle by keeping everyone alive.
Come, we must meet them before the battle is joined.
Okay, now we can say I understand, and we can continue on. So, Mithrandir, let's go for a bit of a run. So this is part of Minas Tirith. The epic battles were designed so that people could actually join into endgame content back in the day, and you still can run these, but I've been level scaled up to 100, and because I'm running an officer, I'll actually go through this conversation. But the character itself,
They do not march yet, but I see their ranks shifting restlessly. It cannot be long now.
The enemy wields many
I'm
weapons.
still working with the level 25 barrow gear, barrow armor, and these have been picked up from various places.
And keep your men from despair.
The din of the enemy's armies grows louder still. We must move now.
Including some from, we've got the next group to talk. Now, the first thing you'll do is go out to the left. Now, I'm going to be concentrating on the closest captain orders, and I'm going to be rebuilding the barricades.
And then await my command. Dwayne here, call your sons and let us go.
Okay, they go the other way.
The time for scouting is
Ah, yes, we've got these two, the Mumak attackers. And let's go.
Derafin, stop wasting your arrows and get in position.
Okay, and
Call it a waste, brother. I've done more to thin their numbers than all this talk.
okay, so I'm going to be, as I said, I'm going to be focusing on this captain. And I'm going to be rebuilding the barricades as a priority, and occasionally throwing ladders over the edge if I get a chance. So when they start coming up, okay. And while that's going on, I will do things like grappling hooks and ladders. Oops, maybe I didn't wait long enough for that. And more grappling hooks and more ladders. So gradually you're trying to decrease the number of enemies coming over. I could go and use the catapult, which is right up there, but I don't really have the time to do that. Okay. I'll just check. No, we've still got plenty of time, so I can go back and do some more grappling hooks and some more ladders. And I'll just keep going around like this. And I'll come back to the captain once that's done, and I'll see if I can engage. Yep, here we go. Okay, so more health, more heal, more haste, more heal. Let's see if I can round some of these up. Bring them down to engage more. And then again, grappling hooks. Oh, actually, I could have done that again. So, as I said, this is part of Minas Tirith. It's a nice alternative to actually fighting. You can, when you're higher level, actually run a fighter. And I'll actually check to see if this needs to be recovered as well while I'm here. No, barricade's fine. Let's go for the ladders. Ladders are the... As long as you do one of them, it should be okay. The most damage tends to go to the ones down the other end. To that end where Mithrandir is. But I will check the... Yep, nothing there. How much time have I got? Oh, I can go back and do some more over here. I'll go to the second one this time. A bit of haste and a bit of healing. Come back here. Drag some aggro again. Drag them along. Yep, barricades are fine. Do some more grappling hooks. Grappling hook. You can see it's going round.
I see him.
Okay, Faramir's Bane. Now I'm going to have to go and get that.
We must avenge him.
Okay, it's the one with the green on the top. Okay, so there we go. So I'm going to try and draw aggro for this one.
The will of your master. No power here.
Drag it. Drag them. Pull them to the others as well, so that others will attack as well. Yep, here we go. Yeah, good. Okay, done. Take this elite out just because I'm here. Okay, so I got points for that. I can't do anything about the siege tower at this point, but I can pull these back out. Go back to the ladder. I mean, I could try and do the siege tower. I can show you what needs to be done to do the siege tower, but it's not. Yeah, I need to do some repairing of the barricade. So there will be grappling hooks come out from this, 3 of them, but I'm just not going to be able to do enough damage to be able to take those out. I'll have to repair this, and this is why this area, everything coming out of here is why it's important to actually keep this particular area functioning, or at least keep the health and haste and defense up for these soldiers, because if that gets away, the barricades themselves will do damage as things come past, which is why you keep it going. I'm going to have to do some extra stuff. Let's see if the captain needs orders. Yep, I can do some haste and some healing, and in a little while I'll do some more of everything else, but I'll come back to this and just keep healing this and keep repairing this. As I said, if I had more DPS, so higher than level 28, I would continue on. Once it gets fully round, I'll go and do something else. Go back to the captain, get the extra damage and extra armor going. Come back and fix the barricade. Do some see if I can get some. Okay, I've got the barricade almost repaired, that's good. So I'll move on to the next one after that. See if this one needs repair. It definitely does. You get more points for the more things that are not destroyed. And let's have a quick look at that one. Grapple itself has. You can see this one attacking the barricade. See, the grapnel's got 27,000. Okay, I'll go back and I'll see if I can heal some things. Yep, I can. Heals are up. Go back. Just do some healing again. Now, at some point, this will end, and they'll move over to the other side. It'd be faster if I didn't have to worry about. Okay, I've got so many over here, it's not funny. I'm going to have to do something about all of this. Yeah, the barricades got taken some serious damage. Don't want the tower grapnel. I do want to have this bike barricade fixed if possible. And take out anything that's attacking it. You see, at this level it's actually quite difficult to keep the spike barricades up and running. I could be doing more fighting, I suppose, but let's go and pick this captain, make it faster, more damage, more healing, more armor. Come back, push again. Okay, let's see how we're going. The numbers should be starting to decrease a little bit. Okay, there we go. I've got a whole lot of these. Good merit for that. And Mithrandi is going to go to the other end, and that will be it. So if you really wanted to take these out, you could attack them. They do gradually. You can gradually get them down, but because I'm just not, I just don't have the damage available to me to get that. So I've got some more LOTRO points granted. I'm coming down to the second area. Now the far one where Mithrandi is again where you need to spend your time focused. So this spike barricade is going to be the one that goes first. The others you don't really have to worry about unless this one is actually destroyed. The tower is going to come around here. So again, I'll do the spike barricades, I'll try and get down the ladders, do some grapples, but focus on keeping the... Okay, so I may have had some extra points. Haste order potency, 3%. Yeah, well, I'll actually put that there. I can't apply that because I'm actually fighting. Won't let me do it, but that's okay. Again, ladders. I'll go for a grappling hook this time. Oh, there's another ladder back there. That's a priority. Slowing down where they're going to do the most damage is definitely a priority. Grappling hook. And there are only 2 sections to this. Oh, I'm being attacked. Okay, that's fair enough. Ladder. You can't fall over the edge. Nothing yet. I'll go back after this and go back to the captain and give more orders. Yep, I've got everything up. And see if that needs healing. No, it doesn't. Go back to the ladder and the grappling hook. So gradually, as you go on this further and further down the epic, it's a nice experience. It's easy experience. As soon as you get more and more points into the epic battles, you get more and more. You get better and better at swinging the battle. Grappling hook time. Now I don't know what the one that's going to drop in this time. Another one. Okay, so we have to go and... Here he is. Okay, let's drag him through everything. Okay, all of you take him on, and then we'll bring him up this end. Bring him up this end as well, so that you can you can all fight him as well. It's nice being able to get aggro. Done. Okay, that was good points, easy points. Let's see how the barricade looks. Barricade's fine. More ladders to take down. Those were actually the 2 easiest of the extras. When you've got a here comes the siege tower. This is when it's going to get more fun. I probably should actually go to the captain awaiting orders as soon as that hits in. Yep, I've got full. I can go full on that. So as soon as that hits. Okay, let's keep going with those. Keep going with the ladders around here. Now, you could say that I should probably be running an engineer given the amount of time I'm spending on ladders and barricades and others, but really the amount of damage that your officers can do is really the important part of this. So let's pull a bit of aggro. There's a few too many ladders down this end. It is actually getting a bit out of hand, I think, just as a general guess. Barricades okay. That's a good indication of just how everything's going. Barricade needs a bit of work. Okay, so this captain's going to need a bit of bolstering. I'll do that fairly shortly. There we go. Just a bit of bolstering, a bit of corruption removal, and come back here and see all the ladders that have come up. Take those down. More ladders. More ladders. grappling hook. I'll take that one as well. Now, actually, before I do that, I'll see if this one can get pushed. Yep, more damage and more defense. Thank you. Go for that little grappling hook. So each time you do one of these epics, you actually get rated on it. So now I've got 2 for the defense of Minas Tirith. I've got 2 golds by the 2 golds, which is pretty good for a level 28 character. I won't do the tower grapnel, but I will get rid of as many of these as possible. Okay. I think we're getting reasonably close because everything's stopped happening. Now, the big boss is going to turn up at some point. There are 2 of them. It's nice to be able to take the pressure off this one. Here they come. Okay, so I'm going to actually drag one of these all the way up to the other end so that the attack actually is against all of them. Here they come, here it comes. It's getting attacked. This is the nice thing about having aggro. Now all of these are going to join in. Okay, so now I'll run back. This captain is going to need a bit of damage and armor and that. Okay, but let's go back to this one, drag it back through again. Just keep away from it as much as possible. It's down, we'll grab the other one, rinse and repeat, drag aggro as much as possible, and let's drag it through everything else again. Come on everyone. No, I know you're going back to your positions, but you really have to spend your time spending on taking this one out. Okay, thank you. Let's go back. And that should take care of that, but I'll just work on the assumption that I need a little bit more. And there we are done. So being able to taunt and use all of the men makes a difference. As I said, it would have been nice if I'd been able to take those towers down, but as long as you focus. Okay, I should have got some nice stuff. Okay, so Gron should be down there somewhere, I would have thought. Yeah, I leveled up on that one.
He sends no orc against it. Look beyond the flames towards Osgiliath.
Where is Grond? I can't see Grond.
Grond has been repaired and makes for Minas Tirith.
Oh yes.
We must move to the gate at once and make our stand against the enemy.
Okay. Well, that is the defense of Minas Tirith. Now I've got a whole lot of stuff that I'll open once I get back. But yeah, this is basically finished now. A few things are going to still come in, but there's not much you can do about that. If you take those 3 towers down, you actually come in and there'll be you can burn some. Oh, there we go. Okay, so I did a completion of that. I got some nice bonus items. So what did I get? I got Quartermaster's Reward, which was 5 merits. I got that's not as good as what I've got. That's okay. That is better than what I've got. So I'll use that. Let's see what I get from that one. Not much. Let's see what I get from this. I don't think that's as good as what I've got, but you can see I've got a whole lot of jewellery out of that. And what's this one? I think that's better than the one I've got over on the other side from the other time I ran a epic battle. So you get lots of jewellery, and I'll end up selling all of that, selling the ones that I don't use. But if you need jewellery, it's a nice place to be fighting those. So you can see that these actually push up gradually. If you decide to turn them off, it'll push the rewards into the next level and you'll get higher quality gear. So I got a normal officer enduring because this one actually activated, which is why the purple and the teal one was one of these. So it is a gradual build, but as you can see, I'm gradually accumulating more, and that is the defence of Minas Tirith. But thank you all for watching, and I will catch you in the next video. Bye all.